Hallelujah!
Welcome back to ADHD Whiskey. My name is Matt. Today is day number 14 of the Minnesota Whiskey Elite Advent Calendar. It's also the 14th of December. It's easy to remember because you just take the day of the calendar, multiply it by 1, and you get the day of the month of December. Super easy to figure out. Even I nailed it. Day 14, America. Super fancy Glencairn sent to me by Damon and Dan of the Minnesota Whiskey Elite. Look at that. It's got my logo expertly etched into it. And it says world's top whiskey taster. That's me. That's me. Now, down to business. Now, I don't know about you jokers, but I sometimes, usually a lot of times, prefer to put a challenge coin or some sort of manhole cover on top of my whiskey just to get the aromas just buried in there. Have you ever been on a stinky bus and the bus doors just stay shut and the windows don't open? And then you got a bunch of stinky people, and then the aroma in the bus just keeps filling up and adding up, and it keeps adding up and filling up. And then there's just that one creepy guy who is waiting at the bus stop, and he's like running to the bus even before it stops, and the bus driver's like, "Whoa, don't come running at a moving bus. You wait till I stop and open the doors, idiot." And the guy's like, I can't help it. All I'm waiting for is the bus door to open, because he's weird. He's kind of weird. He's like, I'm just waiting for the bus door to open because I like to get the first smell, the first cracked smell of all the odors that have been trapped in the bus. And you're like, are you the most disgusting person? And he's like, no, man, it's just a smell I dig. And it just works best if the doors have been shut for a long time. That's basically what this is. This is the doors being shut on the bus and all the stinky people stinking it up. And I'm the creepy guy at the corner, and then the doors open. Cornbread. With butter. Oh, nice butter. I'd say a grass-fed, unsalted Kerrygold butter. Anyway, the nose on this is not super strong. I would say the nose on this is less than super strong. The color, pretty light too. Pretty light. I would say it's pretty light. Oh, wait. There's a little bit of peanut butter cookie. It's not peanut butter. It's peanut butter cookie. And look at the legs running. The legs are running like they're being chased by a badger or a wolverine. Possibly Heaven Hill. Possibly a Heaven Hill nose. Maybe a Jim Beam nose. How did I get a hair in it? Oh, idiot. Yep, it's definitely on the inside. Stupid idiot. Wait a minute. Way to go, Porter. Oh, here we go down the chimney. Huh. Ooh. Wow. Okay. We are right back on the nut track, if you know what I mean. I think I got the hair in my mouth that time too. We are right back into the nutty zone. The nutty district of nuttiness, wow. Brown sugar, honey roasted peanuts. A natural peanut butter that you spread on top of peanut shells and ate. I don't think this is my jam, Mattman. I think it's not my favorite. It's very nutty. Peanuts, peanut shells, natural peanut butter that you left the lid off of for a few days. Little bit of brown sugar, little bit of pepper, not a lot of complexity. It's not changing gears or like it's not going on any curvy roads. It's kind of like a one-note wonder that I'm not a huge fan of that one note. So its viscosity leaves something to be desired. It's not quite as oily as I would like. And the finish is not wonderful either. Finish is pretty drying, pretty much like paper and peanuts. If you drew a peanut on a piece of paper, it might be what that tastes like. This has got to be like a bottled in bond Heaven Hill product, or like maybe 100 proof Jim Beam product, like Old Tub, or like Jim Beam Distiller's Cut, or like Heaven Hill bottled in bond. All I know is not a huge fan, not a giant fan. Coming off the Weather Foolproof yesterday, this one is a little bit of a reality check. Not every bourbon's going to be up to that caliber. I'm going to say it's a C. This pour, for me, gets the letter grade of a C, for sure. Old Tub, friggin' called it. Didn't necessarily call it, but it was in one of my guesses. 100 proof Jim Beam Old Tub bottle and bond. My name is Matt. This was ADHD Whiskey. Like I always say, keep your head in the clouds, but your mind on buying the candy canes that don't suck, because they make ones that suck that are just like the mint ones that are like, why would you buy those ones? And then they make the ones that are really good, and they're like fruity and chocolatey, and they also have different colors than your old stupid idiot pink and white ones, and they're like green and brown and red, and they're like really fancy. And then you can actually, after you take them off the Christmas tree, that which from they were hung or something, you can unwrap them and crunch them and munch them and love them and enjoy them, because they're the best. And that's all I have to say about candy canes. Except for they suck when they break. Because who wants a broken candy cane? Not me. Fragile pieces of